Hello, Bane Farm fans. Well, what are we doing today?
Tire goo.
Yes, of various kinds. About a year ago, maybe slightly longer, OLF hooked me up with some TireJect after I put, I don't know, 3 gallons of this other tire sealant in my combine tire. I'll try to put a link to that video right here. And so far, so good on the combine. I haven't had to do anything to it. Seems to be holding air. But I haven't had to replace the tire to find out what sort of mess we have. And I finally found a tire for which it'll be useful to try to put tire seal in, because most tires around here, like the wagon tires, have tubes. Because if they get to where they're cracked so bad, usually the tire's coming apart anyway, so I'm not trying to sit here and salvage an old tire. I know it's going to come apart on me. I've learned my lesson pulling hay wagons down the road. You're better off to have good tires instead of sitting there trying to save something that's going to come apart real soon. So we got to drain the air out in order to get this back in. See, now this is heavily marketed. Okay, sure, they say tractor there, but ATV or UTV, a lawnmower. And we're trying to figure out how much to put in it. And they give all the tire sizes as outside dimensions. So we're gonna guess this is close to a 32-inch tall by 14-inch wide tire. They don't have wagon tires listed on here. This is heavily marketed to a more, I don't know, residential customer. Let's see, what's in this? Natural liquid rubber, recycled rubber tire particles, and Kevlar. Let's see if this place gives away what's in it. They claim to clean rusted wheels and stop new rust. So that's interesting. Do they give away their secrets? Maybe not on this bottle. Some of their... I don't see it. Some of their paperwork on this, I think, gives it away, and I feel like they make it, yep, okay. Water-soluble, non-greasy formula with recycled crumbled rubber. Oh, see that down there, and aramid fiber. That's the Kevlar aramid fibers. Okay, so that, hold on to that, keep that in a safe place. Air is out. Yeah. Now we need to fill up our syringe. I think we're gonna have to do this 5 times because it's a 5-ounce. Oh, you're gonna suck it out? I was gonna pour it in the top.
That's how I did it before.
Well, now I tried to have this shook up. Hopefully we're getting a good mix of stuff. That's 1 syringe full. You supposed to, is that twist on there?
Yep.
Ah.
The Kubota has taught me how to use this stuff. Good.
Yeah, Nick's already used this on his little Kubota tractor before. I haven't yet. This is probably one of the few wagon wheels that are tubeless around here, and that's just how I bought it. When these things get destroyed, I'm probably just going to put a tube in the tire that goes on here. We'll shake this up again.
Might as well while we're here.
But this time I want to try pouring it in the top. Pull the plunger out. That is that's stiff. Oh, because they weren't letting air in. Okay, let's take a look-see at that. That is a thin periwinkle blue. Well, it's full.
Okay.
So I couldn't imagine how much. I probably have to put...
I don't know how well this is going to go. We're about to find out.
Oh, you need the plunger. Oh, geez. Well, we just love making a mess. What can we say?
Looks like Smurf goo.
Yes. Okay, maybe we just leave the plunger in next time.
Compared to the John Deere goo over there.
Okay, so the plunger is very nice for putting it in the tire. But for that combine tire, I put like 3 gallons of this other competitor's stuff in.
Ew.
And I would, based on some of this, I would almost guess I would need close to a full gallon here for that same large combine tire. We're gonna dump some of this out on the concrete and play around. So really the only difference is, based on the labels, is they claim this is liquid rubber, and the competitors here is maybe not a liquid rubber so much, but they claim that it cleans up rust somehow. I don't know how much I believe that. That was 3, right?
That was number 3.
Okay, we'll put a 4th one in. It'll be thoroughly filled, and whenever this tire blows out and totally falls apart,
I've already had one apart that had tire goo in it, and it was this stuff.
Yeah, it's TireJect. How'd they like you over there?
Chuck's, they didn't like me very well. Magalax didn't either.
No.
They said it was nothing but a big mess.
Lovely. Well, the good news is...
Like OLF said it was supposed to stick to the inside.
Yeah.
It did a little bit, but there was a lot of runny shit there.
We may be putting too much in. I don't know, but at least we don't have too little. I'm guessing based on tire size. Since they didn't give it based, like all farm tires are all sized on the rim. This is an 11L 15SL, 11 inches wide, 15-inch rim, which is probably almost a 30-inch tall tire when it's inflated. Ugh.
Yeah.
Got some blue stuff on me. Now I wonder, well, is this going to seal the valve core in? I guess it'll stop any leaks, but
I'd hate to be the person that had to find out.
Well, that's why we're hopefully only doing this once. One and done. Okay, we're ready for air. Now, this isn't going to get a run around and without being on here, but today this will get...
the honorary Bain Farm skin loader to push it around a little bit.
Yeah, and this is going out to collect round bales this afternoon.
So it'll get moved.
Yes. We're going to play on the concrete real quick. I want to compare this a little bit. Try to get myself out of from being a shadow. Now that gets a little bubbly on top. Probably should have gloves on. Okay, that's the TireJect. That is very thin. The concrete, it's hard to pick out. If the rubber and aramid fibers, you can see it there in the container. And I tried to shake it up. There's definitely quite a few sticking to the walls of the container. I can kind of see some floaters there, and I guess on the concrete, because of the texture, it'll be hard to distinguish the teeny tiny fibers. And we have an unfair advantage because looking through this clear container, we can see all the rubber and aramid fibers suspended in it. But we're going to dump some out. That is much thicker and chunkier. It'll be fun to come back and see if this dries over here. It's not sticky. I mean, it's wet. Oh, hey, yeah, there you go. Now you can see like little rubber pieces and stuff in it, real small.
Ew, nasty shit, leaking around the bead.
And then the green, that is very sticky and thick. I have yet to experience this outside of a tire also. So, as long as Mom doesn't get mad at me and make me wash off the concrete here, we will see what happens. Now, this has been exposed to air. There's actually no cap on this bottle, and that's been like that for a year. So it may have dried a little bit, but it does not actually dry out fully. So, I don't know. We'll come back tomorrow and see what that looks like. I just put air in the tire. It's aired up. Now it's gonna get spun around on its way out to the field, and away we go. There won't be much instant gratification on this one to know how it works. It'll take a week or a month or something. I mean, it's a very slow leak, which I guess this is exactly what TireJect is made for, and we will see what happens. Well, this is a slightly interesting sight. This is going back out to the round bale stack. And we're using the anchor hook for, say, when you transport it on a trailer, or I guess the tow hook if you get stuck, to get the trailer back out to the field. Guess it'll work. Well, we're here the next day, looking at our dried up tire sealant. The green stuff is still kind of pasty. Mom also tried to come out here with a paper towel because she didn't get the memo that I was having an experiment here in the driveway. And the TireJect, it's more dry, we'll say. It's hard, kind of like tacky paint, but it's not sticking to my finger. And the green stuff over here, it's pasty where it's thick. It's not forming. I mean, this feels rubbery. It feels like I'm playing with a rubber band or something, kind of touching it there on the concrete. So take that as you may. That's what they both do when they are exposed to sunlight for a day.